true that we start our day bright and early, oftentimes with this going off to wake us up, right? How many of you go to bed with your smartphones? Let me see a show of hands. Look around. 62% of people are nowadays going to bed with their smartphones. I gotta tell you, Jody, I think there's much better choices out there. All right, but the first thing you're doing is you are now jumping out of bed because time is money after you check that smartphone. So right away, you're gonna get in some exercise because you know if you don't get it in right away, the day is gonna get away. So there you go, get going with that, Jody. Okay, that's all the time you have. Now she's in the shower, and now you're out of the shower. Oh no, you don't get to drop any of these. You have to hang on to all this stuff that I give you, Jody. Jeez, yeah, let's just throw down that roll that we have to do. All right, so you got that going. You're out of the shower, and a lot of you are hearing, Mom, Dad, right? How many of you have kids at home again? How many of you had them come back home? I'm sorry. All right. And how many of you have these as your children? Aww. Little cats, dogs, pets. They need love, nurturing, and attention. And did any of you get roped into getting one? I promise I'll take care of it. And who's on poop patrol? You are. I know how this works. All right, well, now you got to get going. You got to get going because you've got places to go. So you're in your car because you are driving to work. And, all of a sudden that guy cuts you off in traffic, Jody. But you know what? She's just going to, not stress about it. She's just going to reset her mindset and say to herself, oh, he probably has diarrhea. Okay. And now you've got to get to the office because you got to bring home the bacon, right? So you're pulling into the school, and before you're in the school and you have hardly had a chance, oh, but wait, you rush back out again because you needed your liquid speed in the morning to get going. But I got to tell you, with your budgets, you guys should be at Mickey D's. All right, take that. Yeah, I'm just saying, all right? Now you show up in your office and you haven't even had a chance to fire up the computer yet. And you're starting to send some of those emails out for immunizations. But oh no, look, there's a line already out your door. You have to start triaging right away, so you're gonna need a tool. Let's see. Blue, that's for the non-breathers, okay? Red, they're bleeding. You might want to get in. Yellow, pee. Blue, I don't know. Green, you can figure it out. You're in charge. All right, so you got all the kids. And then, of course, the phone starts ringing. You've got calls that are coming in. And do you remember that you got into this business because you had such a heart, but now you have heartburn before noon, okay? Oh, and it's time to hand out all the pills, right? And you guys have so many that you have to give out. You're like Nurse Ratched most mornings. So here you go. Start passing out the prescriptions. And okay, and then, oh my gosh, people still come in. You've got so many people you have to talk to. Here, put your hand through there. You've got students, you've got parents, you've got other teachers, and most people are wonderful. But then again, there's always that parent who has seen one too many episodes of Nurse Jackie and thinks she knows more than you do you have to deal with. I know, it's crazy. Okay, so oh, guess what? Somebody's already coming into your office. One of your frequent flyers. One of your frequent flyers has arrived, and because this may be the one time that girl or boy is not crying wolf, so you gotta listen up and give them your attention. I know. But of course, it reminds you got the ears on because soon enough you're out there giving the hearing test. Then you have to give the eye exam. And sure, they may call it an eye chart, but really it should be called a U chart because anytime somebody can't read the line, there you are charting away again. And then you have to give the drug and alcohol education. You just can't pick up. You just can't stop talking to people. Jeez, how rude. Get going. Okay, so you have the drug and alcohol education, right? You have the smile program education. Here, you got that? Oh, crappy customer service at this school. Okay. All right. You've got healthy eating and nutrition programs going on. Get that one in there. And then, of course, somebody accidentally traded out your sex ed video for 50 Shades of Grey. So, You got that one to deal with now. That's right. And it never stops, it never stops. Okay, so you guys have to go and always, of course, get more credentialed. You have more letters after your name than a box of alphabets. And it doesn't even matter how many letters you have after your name. You're still up to your neck in puke and lice. That's right. Oh, you're being paged because Patty got too close to a peanut, so you gotta get that adrenaline in her. That's right. But you can do it all because you're a super school nurse. Oh, sorry. About now, she's feeling some stress. But she doesn't have to worry because Jody picked up a stress ball at the last conference she was at. Rainbows, butterflies, unicorns. Yeah, maybe if you squeezed it and a little vodka martini popped out. Now, that would be a stress ball. Oops. Okay, you're getting paged. Something else is going on down the way. Get going. Okay, and when you find, and here's more peanuts. Get ready. All right. Now it's right about lunchtime. And so you're finally ready to sit down and have a bite of a little sandwich. But you decide in that moment to maybe take me up on what I've been encouraging you to do. So you just take a moment to close your eyes and take a breath. And of course, that's when the principal walks in and is like, is that all you do all day? You know, no. You're not listening anymore. I mean, geez, you've got to listen all day long. Okay, now you have a meeting. Take a clipboard. It always makes you look more official because you got the meeting about when you're going to meet for the next meeting. That's right. And then, of course, you guys wash your hands so much. Infection prevention, that, you know what, you're going to need one of these soon. Here, take it. All right. Absolutely, absolutely. And then, of course, you always have to deal with the possible budget cuts, so you have to get out there and you have to advocate. You can do it. Let's go, team. Let's make it happen and get it riled up. So here you go. There you go. That's right. Start that one up. Of course, during your busy day, you still then have to avoid the person in the staff lounge that's selling their kids' stuff. Right? And everybody at the school, the cookie dough, the band candy. Oh, you're just not going to do the budget cuts. All right, that's okay. But seriously, I think you need to have this hand on things. And she's not listening. And then, of course, not only are you taking temperatures all day long, but there's the thermometer wars going around the school. Because you may be dripping a sweat in your office because you're perimenopausal, but you've got someone down the hall that's freezing. So you've got the wars going on all day long. Whoops. And at some point, somebody is going to come to you for a Band-Aid, right? Because goodness gracious, they can't just keep a Band-Aid in their own desk. So you've got that one going on too. All right, so now it's about time to go home. You got to leave so you can go home and get more homework done. Because isn't it true that you bring your stuff home to charge and get going? So come on, figure this out. Here, there you go. Hold it together. That's right. And as soon as you get home, there's somebody that needs something. In fact, most of the time you walk through the front door and what do they say? What's for dinner? And does that dinner just show up? No, you have to go out and get it and cook it and shop for it and clean it and la, 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 and all of that stuff that goes with it. And of course, get busy now. You still have more charting to do, so your pen's there. And we pick up a little bit around the house, right? There you go. Okay. That's right. How about laundry? Right? Don't you love that it's one little word? But it's not. It's like, you've got to gather, pre-treat, sort, then the clothes go from the washer to the dryer and out of the dryer. And I hope nobody is ironing anymore. But next thing you know, bam, there's a whole new batch. It's an endless cycle. It's like the clothes come in, the clothes go out. The clothes come in, the clothes go out. I think that's why they named that detergent Tide. Ah, all right, I know, all right. And then at some point throughout the day, you have to get online because goodness gracious, if you forget to wish somebody on Facebook a happy birthday, one more thing to do. All right. Now, this is the first time all day long you've had a chance to go to the bathroom. But when you sit down, what's missing? Are Are you the only one that can manage to put on a roll of toilet paper? I know. Wait. You're exhausted, Jody. You're spent. You just cannot wait to crawl into bed so that you can get up and do it all over again. But someone's waiting. Ba, 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 because we're all so excited at night. So I ask you, do you recognize this person? This is why I encourage you to put those strategies in place that I shared with you. Stay in touch with me. Thank you for the honor of coming and speaking to a group I respect from the bottom of my heart. Let's give it up for Jody. Thank you.